I didn't see you out there. Come on down. I got a good one for you today. Maria Orsic. Ooh. Okay, so Maria Orsic. One of the coolest people I've come across in history that's been removed from history. And there's probably a pretty good reason for it. So, Maria was born on Halloween, 1895. It's somewhere in or around Germany, maybe Austria. Growing up in a fascinating time in history, this is when you had, in the early 20th century, people like Sigmund Freud, with the psychoanalysis and the new thought of the human mind as being something more than just a little noodle that we try to protect from a hammer. Maria eventually became the head of what's known as the Vril Society because, well, in modern nomenclature, she would be considered a clairvoyant. Supposedly, she got signals from her hair, almost like a static electric antenna of sorts. Now let's backtrack a little bit and go down this one little tangent of a rabbit hole just over here. A paradigm shift in our species occurred shortly during or thereafter World War I, in that our first radio broadcast left planet Earth for the first time, and this was done by Adolf Hitler, I believe, for the Olympics. Supposedly, legend has it, shortly thereafter, Maria starts getting more signals transmitted to her. Some might say it was via aliens. Long story short, the Vril Society becomes very pivotal in the Nazis' more subversive search for power. There's more truth to the Raiders of the Lost Ark than one might think. The Nazis had gone as far as up into Tibet to find objects made from meteorites and the such in search for alien technology. Back into the prior hole, here we have Maria, the head of the Vril Society, getting these telepathic signals through her hair, supposedly. And what are these signals exactly? What became of them? What was the information? Well, legend has it some of the first communication she transcribed was cuneiform, almost like a Sumerian cuneiform, diagrams. Supposedly the Nazi bell and a flying saucer were derived from these diagrams. It picked up the attention of the United States military to the point where the acquisition of her and her colleagues, Oppenheimer being one of them, became so crucial that we didn't want the Soviets to get their hands on them. They devised a plan, Operation Paperclip. This was to recruit, so to speak, the greater minds and the scientists and members of the Vril Society over to the Allied side. Now, her last message that she left to the members of the Vril Society, the last sentence being transcribed from German basically reads, "Nobody stays here." And like that. In 1945, Maria Orsic vanishes. Many think that she took off in one of the saucers that she designed, or translated the designs. It's an interesting concept to note that during this period of our evolution as a species, we had a very sharp increase of technology. We became nuclear. Oppenheimer, along with Einstein, came over and successfully split the atom. There's another great rabbit hole that we could go down some other time on that venture. But I will leave you with this. Based on the Vril Society and their accomplishments, the U.S. military after successfully accomplishing their for the vast majority of their recruitment of Operation Paperclip, basically created a new sub-branch of the military. We know that as MK Ultra. Wow. So there it is. Maria Orsic, one of her good friends, Nikola Tesla. Well, they tried to take him out of the history books too. They didn't succeed with him. They almost got away with her. But we have the information, and now do you. Well, until next time, friends, onwards and upwards, question everything, and tally ho.